Guys, how we're doing? Welcome to Good Works Tractors. Today we are talking about spring cleanup tools for your tractor. Different price points, different tools, but they are multi-purpose. You know I love that. It's a better value for you. We've got the Dethatcher, we've got the PTO-driven bagger, and we've got the PTO-driven lawn sweeper. We're gonna give you the pros and cons of each one, so make sure you stick around. Guys, I am proud to be sponsored by Bora Wheel Spacers. You know I'm big on safety, and Bora can help with that. If you're looking to solve your stability issues side to side, check out wheel spacers from Bora. You can get them in aluminum, you can get them in steel as well. A lot of options, a lot of thicknesses, but they custom make them. They're wheel centric to fit your hub. There's a link down below. Go right to their website to place an order, Bora Wheel Spacers. Hey, so if you enjoyed this video, I would love to get a thumbs up from you. Hit that subscribe button right underneath the video and read through the description as well. All sorts of helpful links down there, or head on over to goodworkstractors.com. Okay, we're gonna go in some sort of an order. So the order I am picking is going cheapest to most expensive, all right? So we're gonna start out with the Dethatcher, give you the pros and the cons, the different uses, besides the obvious dethatching that the name suggests. So as far as attachments go in the tractor world, you don't get much lighter or much more multi-purpose than this little piece of equipment, but it's also very cheap. It's a really good value for the money. Of course, it is going to be good for the thatching. It's also going to be good for scarifying your lawn if you want to seed in the spring or the fall as well. And your spring and your fall cleanups are just where it's at. So all those little sticks and the leaves that are left over that kind of got to get piled up together, you can use this rake. It mounts right to your 3-point hitch, or it's quick hitch compatible as well. But you just mount it on your tractor. You can drive forwards or backwards, so you can push or pull piles of material. Just push it right into your woods, or if you have a big burn pile, or if you're just kind of making different piles around your yard to clean up afterwards. But it's not just for your lawn. You could use this on your trails throughout your woods, you know, for the spring and the fall as well, or even throughout the summer after storms, for all the little sticks that kind of fall down when they're blowing in those big thunderstorms that come in the spring and the summer as well, and even light grading and resurfacing of your gravel driveways. This is a very good tool. So this is different from a pine straw rake or a landscape rake. It is very lightweight by design. That's intentional, so that it doesn't apply too much pressure to the ground to damage your lawn, to damage your turf and your grass. So you can literally, it's 48 pounds. You can pick it up with just a couple hands, move it around, easy to store, compact in nature. We ship these UPS ground just in a cardboard box. It goes right to your house. You can get these at goodworkstractors.com. So now let's look at a more traditional, or at least what I have in mind for spring, fall cleanup. We're gonna talk about a bagger system or a material collection system. You know, this is a big hopper on this version here. You're gonna get a lot of different variants that are out there and different price points as well, different features that they're gonna have also. So you'll see a lot of the more expensive options, like what you have with this Protero, are gonna include a big dump from the seat hopper. You have this lever, so when you're sitting on the operator station, you literally just pull this lever, it empties it out, and away you go. There's not those heavy individual bags that you have to worry about. Now, I do have to warn you, it's a big price jump from the Dethatcher. When you go up to a bagger, whether it's a Protero or anything else, we're talking probably 8 to 10 times as much potentially for a system like this. The good thing is you can save 5% with code GWT if you order this item here, so that will help negate some of that cost increase. Now, there's quite a few systems out there. Some of the reasons I really like the Protero system is going to be being PTO driven, all right? So you have the rear PTO that's going to provide a very powerful vacuum, sucking everything from underneath your mower deck up through the chute and into the hopper. You're going to have a fan in here that's almost going to chop some of that material up as well if it hasn't been chopped up by the blades, but it's a very robust system. You do have a sight window here also. It's going to be 3-point hitch mounted, so right on your 3-point hitch, quick hitch compatible as well. This is an item that you would order directly from Protero. You're going to give them the tractor model that you have, so they'll know the machine size, they'll know what length to cut the PTO shaft for you, and if you're using a quick hitch as well, let them know, because they can include an extra bracket to make it quick hitch compatible too. One of my favorite features about the entire system is that it's easy to store. You have the stand here on the casters on both sides. You can take this out with these little pins here, so when you're using it on the back of your tractor, this isn't gonna hang down too low, but you just put it right back in for the storage. It's easy to move around and wheel around. It's just a really great system. A lot of you guys that have the John Deere and Kubota systems out there know that this is very awkward and top heavy and hard to manage. So if you can just have it right on your tractor's 3-point hitch, lower it down to the ground with a stand on something smooth like your driveway, and just roll it into your garage for storage, that's really going to save a lot of headaches. So again, I am about good value, you know, and so whether it's the sweep all or it could be the Protero system, these are more expensive pieces of equipment. There's no doubt about it. However, for expensive tasks or projects or jobs like spring and fall cleanup, if you were to hire it out, or even considering the amount of time it can take, even on a small lot when all those leaves are dropping, this can have a really quick return in a matter of just a few years, or even if you have some other family members' yards that you want to take care of as well, the payback is going to be that much quicker. Now, if we want to talk about multi-purpose, this may be the king right here because this has an almost unlimited amount of uses. However, this is the most expensive piece of equipment, but it is commercial grade in every sense of the word. This is geared towards professionals more than consumers. You know, if you do have a large acreage piece of land or piece of ground with a lot of different applications, it can certainly fit the bill too, or maybe you want to add it to your landscape services portfolio, or you have a golf course, or maybe you're a municipality even. You know, we've sold these to folks that have had street cleanups that they want to have done, or to golf courses, or to landscape construction companies as well. Even I myself here at the shop and at my house have had different applications, from cleanup in the spring here from those leftover snow piles that have melted down, to cleaning up the core plugs in my yard, doing some leaf cleanup for a neighbor last year. Just a lot of different applications. But you were talking nuts, you know, whether it's acorns, walnuts, it could be pine cones, it could be apples or other fruit that's fallen, it could be construction debris. Maybe you have events with a lot of trash and garbage left over. This will clean all that up as well. It can be on paved surfaces. It could be at your house in the lawn. There's just so many uses for it. You know, so virtually anything that you'd be using a broom for, this will take care of it. And the same thing in your lawn. If you want to dethatch, clean up the leaves, clean up that storm debris in the spring and the fall, you name it, this thing's going to do it. Now, they offer different widths, you know, different variations. You have a PTO driven unit right here, so it's great for your tractor. So just save the money from getting the self-powered unit. There's a Honda self-powered unit as well, but it is more expensive. Use your tractor power, hook up the PTO shaft right in the back. It's 3-point hitch and quick hitch compatible as well. Great for 1025s, a 2 series, 3 series, all the way up to 45 horsepower tractors on the PTO. But if they're building this thing to use at rental yards, then you know it's going to be built to stand the test of time. So this will come in 48 and 60 inch widths, depending on what you want. I use the 48 on my 1025R. I think that's the right width. You're also going to get a control. This is just a push button control. It mounts right in the operator station. You can dump from the seat, so you don't ever have to get off the operator station to do it. Green will be the standard color. You can get orange as well to match other tractors that might be out there. So this item here, you order directly from me, goodworkstractors.com. I'm going to give you 5% off the price that's on the website, so check that out. But we are going to ship it to you manufacturer direct. It's the most efficient way, and it saves you money from shipping it to me and then back out to you. All right, so there's a good variety, right? From really cheap comparatively to some of the more expensive items. They're all going to have their purpose, their different application, but this is a wide spectrum. I don't just sell to only private small lot residential users. I do sell to commercial grade users as well. So it kind of gives you a little run of the gamut here to see what's available for your machine, maybe some planning purposes for the future as well. But no matter what, it gives you a little bit more knowledge, and knowledge is power. So thanks so much for taking the time to stop by. If you like what you see here, I'd love to get a thumbs up from you. Hit that subscribe button right down below and read through the description underneath the video, or head on over to goodworkstractors.com. So until next time, stay safe. We'll see you soon.